Hello, I am Dr. Sigarkanti. In this video, we study some more examples on permutations. First, we try to find out inverse of a permutation. See here, let F is equal to say one permutation. I will take 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2. This is a permutation. And to find F inverse, see what is this permutation? It's nothing but a function. F is a function from 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2. 1 is mapped onto 3, 2 is mapped onto 1, 3 is mapped onto 2. F inverse is from this codomain to domain. F inverse exists because this is a one end onto function. Therefore, F inverse exists here. In F inverse, what is happening is, this is F inverse. In F inverse, see, 1 goes to 2. 1 goes to 2. And 2 goes to 3. 2 goes to 3. And 3 goes to 1. 3 goes to 1. So this is our F inverse. I write this in the permutation form. First row 1, 2, 3. Second row is 2, 3, 1. So this is our F inverse. Let me verify whether F of inverse is equal to identity or not. If I consider F into F inverse, this is equal to F is 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2. And F inverse is 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1. This is equal to 1 goes to 3, 3 goes to 1. So that means this is our 1, 1. 2 goes to 1, 1 goes to 2. This is our 2, 2. 3 goes to 2, 2 goes to 3. That is 3, 3. This is the identity permutation. So that is here. Like this we can find out the inverse. So what we are doing here is to find F inverse. See here the first row 1, 2, 3. Second row 3, 1, 2. Second row is 3, 1, 2. And this is my F inverse. This is my F inverse. How to find this F inverse? First I interchange the rows. So that is here. First I will interchange the rows. To find F inverse, what I do here is, in F we have 1, 2, 3 is in the first row, 3, 1, 2 is in the second row. I will write second row elements in the first row, 3, 1, 2, and then we write first row elements. This is equal to, see here, this permutation can be written as, first I will write this one, that is for this column as first column 1, 2, and this column as the second column 2, 3, this column as the third column, this is our 3, 1, that is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, first row 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1. So this is our F inverse, right? So that is to write the inverse of a permutation. First step is just interchange the rows. Then write the columns in order such that the first row is in ascending order. Okay, we go for some more examples. Let me consider G is equal to 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Okay, this is our G. And to find G inverse, what I do here is, I will interchange the rows here. Second row becomes first row. That is 3, 2, 1 is in the second row. I will write this in the first row. And first row elements 1, 2, 3. I write in the second row. This is equal to. Now write this in the first column 1, 3. Then this in the second column 2, 2. This in the third column 3, 1. Again just verify GG inverse equal to E or not. GG inverse is equal to 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1 and G inverse is 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. This is equal to, see 1 goes to 3, 3 goes to 1. That means 1 goes to 1. 2 goes to 2, 2 goes to 2. Finally 2 goes to 2. 3 goes to 1, 1 goes to 3. 3 goes to 3. So I am getting the identity permutation here. That is, to find the inverse of a given permutation, just first interchange the rows, and in the second stage write the first row elements in the ascending order, and below that write the corresponding elements. Okay. One more example. Let F is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 1. To find F inverse, what I do here is F inverse is equal to, in the first row I write the second row elements, that is 2, 3, 4, 1. And then we write 1, 2, 3, 4. This is equal to, now we write the first row elements in ascending order. First I will write this column, next I will write this column, then I will write this column, then I will write this column. That is 1, 4, 1, 4, 2, 1, 3, 2, 3, 2, and finally 4, 3. So this is the inverse of here. Like this we can find out the inverses. One more example. F is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay. So to find F inverse is equal to, first I will write second row elements 4, 1, 2, 3, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is equal to, first I write this column, that is 1, 2. And then we write this column 2, 3. Then we write this column 3, 4. Then we write this column 4, 1. Finally we write this column, that is, this is 5, 5. Okay, this is the inverse of F. So next we go for some examples. If F equal to 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, and G equal to 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, find FG and GF. FG and GF. So here FG, this is equal to 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2. This is our F into G. G is 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2. This is equal to, see, 1 goes to 1 to 3, 3 to 2, that means 1 to 2. 2 to 1, 1 to 1, that means 2 to 1. 3 to 2, 2 to 3, that is 3, 3. So this is our FG. And what about GF? GF is equal to, G is 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, and F is 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2. This is equal to 1 to 1, 1 to 3. That means 1 to 3. Then 2, 3, 3, 2. 2 goes to 2. 3, 2, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1. That is 3 goes to 1. 3 goes to 1. This is our GF. And here we can observe that FG is not equal to GF. That is the product of the permutations is not commutative. Right? And if I write this in the composition form, so that is here, F is, see my F is 1, 2, 3, 1 goes to 3. Again we write 1, 2, 3 here. Again we write 1, 2, 3 here. Okay. This is my F. In F, what is happening? 1 is mapped onto 3. 1 is mapped onto 3. 2 is mapped onto 1. 2 is mapped onto 1. 3 is mapped onto 2. 3 is mapped onto 2. And if I take this as G, this is G. In G, 1 is mapped onto 1. 1 is mapped onto 1. 2 mapped onto 3. 2 mapped onto 3. 3 mapped onto 2. 3 mapped onto 2. Okay. And here we denote this by G composition F. And what is G composition F? G composition F is, see 1 goes to 3, 3 goes to 2. First 1 goes to 3, 3 goes to 2, means 1 goes to 2. 1 goes to 2. 2 goes to 1, 1 goes to 1, that is 2 goes to 1. 3 goes to 2, 2 goes to 3, that is 3, 3. 3, 3. So that is G composition F is nothing but FG. Okay, these two are same here. That is composition of F and G. We denote this by FG and we can calculate. Similarly, I will find out GF, the product of G and F. So this is our 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. First I'll take G here and then we take, this is my F. And in G, 1 is mapped onto 1, okay, 2 is mapped onto 3, 3 is mapped onto 2. This is G. And F, in F, 1 mapped onto 3, 1 is mapped onto 3. 2 mapped onto, 1 mapped onto 3, okay. 2 mapped onto 1, yes. 3 mapped onto 2, 3 mapped onto 2. And we denote by like this, G composition F, F composition G. This is our F, this is our G. And notation is F composition G. This is equal to, see here, 1 is mapped onto 1. And that 1 is mapped onto 3. Finally, 1 goes to 3. So this is 1, 3. 2 goes to 3, 3 goes to 2. That means 2, 2, 2. 2, 2. Sorry, 2, 2. And 3 to 2, 2 to 1. That is 3 to 1. 3 to 1. This is our F composition G. This is nothing but our GF. 3 to 1. This is our GF. So that is here F composition G means this is nothing but GF, and G composition F means this is nothing but FG. And we can calculate like this also. F composition G of X is equal to F of G of X. Okay, this is the definition. And here to find this F composition G, let me find out F composition G of 1, of 2, of 3. So this of 1 equal to, we write this as F of G of 1. This is equal to F of G of 1. What is G of 1? In G, 1 is mapped onto 1. Okay, 1 is mapped onto 1. And this is equal to F of 1. What is F of 1? In F, 1 is mapped onto 3. This is equal to 3. Okay. And next, F composition G of 2 equal to F of G of 2. This is equal to F of G of 2. In G, 2 is mapped onto 3. So I am getting F of 3. And in F, if I go to F, in F, 3 is mapped onto 2. This is equal to 2. Right? And F composition G of 3 is equal to F of G of 3. This is equal to F of, what is G of 3 here? G of 3. In G, 3 mapped onto 2. So that is G of 3 equal to 2. And F of 2. In F, 2 is mapped onto 1. This is equal to 1. So that is here 1 is mapped onto 3, 2 is mapped onto 2, 3 is mapped onto 1. So that is, this is nothing but 1 is mapped onto 3, 2 is mapped onto 2, 3 is mapped onto 1. 3, 2, 1. So this is our F composition G or GF. Okay, or GF. Wherever if I write composition, two ways of writing here. FOG is nothing but GF. GOF, G composition F is nothing but FG. Okay. Then we go to some examples. An example. If F is equal to A, B, C, D, BADC, BADC, this is our F, and G equal to A, B, C, D, CDAB, CDAB, find F composition G inverse, F inverse composition G inverse. Okay, these two we have to find out. So first I will find out F composition G. F composition G is nothing but GF. This is equal to GF. G is A, B, C, D, C, D, A, B into F. What is F here? F is A, B, C, D, B, A, D, C. This is equal to, taking the product here, A to C, C to D. That means here A goes to D. See here, A to C, C to D, A goes to D. Then B, D, D, C, that means BC. Then C, A, B, that is CB. CB. Next to DBBA, that is DA. DA. So this is our F composition G. Next, to find its inverse, F composition whole inverse is equal to, first we write the second row elements in the first row. That just interchange the rows here. D, C, B, A and A, B, C, D. This is equal to writing the first row in the ascending order. That is first A, then B, then C, then D. That is A, AD. Along with I have to write its image. AD, BC, AD, BC, CB, CB, DA. This is our F composition G whole inverse. Okay. So this one we found this value. Next, what we have to find out? F inverse composition G inverse. So first I will find out F inverse. F inverse is equal to. So in F we have write this in the first row, this in the second row. That is BADC in the first row. BADC. Then second row as it is ABCD. And we write this as this is equal to AB, BA, CD, DC. This is our F inverse. Okay. Then finding G inverse. G inverse is equal to write the second row elements of G in the first row. Second row elements of G are C, D, A, B. I write C, D, A, B. Then we write A, B, C, D. This is equal to writing the terms in order. That is first I write AC, then we write BD, then we write CA, then we write DB. Okay. This is our G inverse. Then what we have to find out? F inverse composition G inverse. Okay. I have to find out F inverse composition G inverse. So that is here F inverse composition G inverse means this is equal to G inverse, the product of G inverse and F inverse. This is equal to G inverse is A, B, C, D, C, D, A, B. F inverse. What is F inverse? F inverse is A, B, C, D, B, A, D, C. Now this is equal to A to C, A to C, C to D means AD. AD. Then BD, DC, that is BC. CA, CAAB, that is CB. DB, DBBA, that is DA. DA. So this is our F inverse composition G inverse. Now here we can observe that right hand sides of 1 and 2 are same. This is because we know that FOG whole inverse can be written as G inverse composition F inverse. Okay, this result we know. Next I will go to one more example. Let S is equal to say 1, 2, 3, 4 up to n, or A1, A2, A3, A4 up to AN. So that is, this is the set consisting of n elements here. Denote Sn equal to set of all permutations on S. Okay. Totally, how many permutations are there? N factorial permutations are there. That is here. Sn is the set consisting of all the permutations. Show that Sn is a group with respect to composition of permutations. Okay. So to prove this, I have to show that four axioms are satisfied. So that is closure axiom, associative law, identity and inverse. Then we say that it is a group. Let me prove one by one. First one, closure law. We know that the composition or product of permutations is again a permutation. That is, if I take the composition of any two permutations, is again a permutations. That is, say F1 and F2 belongs to Sn. Any two permutations belong to Sn. Then this implies F1, F2 also belongs to Sn. So closure law is satisfied. Closure law holds. Number 2. The composition of functions is associative. So that is here, if F, G, H are any two permutations belongs to Sn, then F GH is equal to FGH. That means associative law holds. So that is here associative law holds. Second axiom is satisfied. Third one is identity. So that is here E equal to A1. We have taken 1, 2, 3, 4 like this now. So that is here 1, 2, 3, 4 N. 1, 2, 3, 4 N. We know that this permutation is the identity permutation. This belongs to Sn and is the identity. Okay, and is the identity. And fourth axiom is inverse axiom. Fourth one is inverse axiom. So here let F is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 N, and here we write, we have to write in the second row, we have to write the same elements in some different order. I will write those elements as say A1, A2, A3 and AN. That A1 is an integer from 1 to n. A2 is also an integer from 1 to n. An is also an integer from 1 to n. And all these A1, A2, An are distinct here. This is a permutation. This belongs to Sn. Okay. Now here F inverse is given by A1, A2, A3, AN. This 1, 2, 3, 4 up to N. So this is the inverse. So that means here inverse of each element exists. Therefore, Sn is a group. That is all the four axioms are satisfied. Closure axiom, associative law, identity element is there, inverse of each element exists, therefore Sn is a group. Is this a abelian group? Is this a abelian group? No, because in general Fg is not equal to Gf, where F and G are permutations. So that means here commutative law not satisfied. Okay, commutative law not satisfied. Commutative law not satisfied means Sn is not a abelian group. That is, Sn is just a group, and this group is known as symmetric group. This group is known as symmetric group. That is group of the permutations is known as the symmetric group. Okay. Thank you. I will stop here.